Hey everybody, Silver here, and it's been a while since my last video, so I'm going to start a new Let's Play. This game was made by a group of people known as GR3, consisted of 3 people, Naramura, Duplex, and Samaru, I think is the... Samieru, sorry. Okay, anyway. As I understand it, this game was originally released in 2005. They remade it in July of 2012. They released a remake for WiiWare and PC. So this is telling us a story about a being known only as the Mother. She came from the sky and became the Mother. The Mother has been waiting. The Mother has been dreaming of the day when she returns. Welcome to Let's Play La-Mulana. Let's get this started. Finally, I got to La-Mulana. The adventure starts here. Alright, so we start out here playing as the archaeologist Lameza Kosugi, a third generation Japanese archaeologist trained in ninjutsu, which he uses to explore ruins. Let's start off by talking to the elder. Welcome, youngster. Those like you who challenged the ruins of La-Mulana were never heard from again. You'll just be another one of them. Not that I mind. I've opened the entrance to the ruins. Do as you will. Alright. So as you see here, we start out with a whip, true Indiana Jones style. Let's explore a bit. Go over to the left, see what else we got. And just like in Legend of Zelda, you break pots to get stuff like money. And let's see, we have our first instance of enemies, a snake. Those here we have weights. Again, another Indiana Jones style thing. You put weights on some pedestals to, well, activate secrets or spring traps. Here we have another enemy, it's a vulture. Alright, we climb up here. Ow. Okay, yeah, you gotta be careful with the birds. It kinda has that Castlevania problem of the knockback. Alright, down here. And we enter the ruins. This is the guidance gate area. This is area number 1 in the game. And I don't know if you can hear it, but man, this game has some freaking awesome music. Alright, here we have a life jewel. It basically refills our health and extends it a little more. Whoa! Bats. I hate bats. Okay. Skeletons, if they're walking around, you knock them down with the head of the whip, and while they're laying down, it takes 2 hits to kill them. And these, I don't know what they're called, but they look like elephants that are springing around on their trunks. Okay. And... oh! And you gotta be careful not to hit this because you'll get struck by lightning. I'll probably show you later. I don't have the items needed to do that, but some of the tablets you can read, and they give you hints. Usually, for instance, I believe it's the one right above that pot, just above me. And, by the way, don't worry, the game's not glitching out or anything, that's supposed to happen. But yeah, I think it's the, oh wait, no, I think it's the tablet in the corner that says you shouldn't hurt holy objects, otherwise you'll be punished for them. That means if you hit certain objects, you'll get struck down by lightning. Anywho, we got the shuriken, the first sub-weapon in the game. Although we don't have any ammo for it yet. Yeah, it works weirdly in this game. You have to grab the item before you can get the ammo to use it. And... ah. Hey, got some money. And there, we got some shuriken. I'm gonna try and save the shuriken because the shuriken is like the most useful sub-weapon you can have so far. Actually, I think it's the most useful weapon in the game. You can pack a lot of them and they do really well. Solving traps and things like that. Okay. Now there are some pedestals that you should not put the weights on because they spring traps. Yeah, okay. Some of these enemies, I call them ant lions because, hey, they're giant ants with lions for a face. Worry about that later. And okay. Let's go back over here. Go down here. And there are a lot of bats here. The shuriken makes them really easy to hit. And let's see, over here, we didn't check here before, but there was not a white platform over there from before. So, okay. Ow. Yeah, trust me, the bats get really annoying specifically for that reason. Yeah, this particular trap, if you jump from high enough, you land on the spikes, which is not fun. Alright, we go over here. Gotta be careful around here, because if you hit the wall, you get the god lightning treatment. Let's go up here. So from what you can tell, probably, this game plays pretty similarly to Metroid. Okay. Lagged for a second there. Alright. So here we have a puzzle. Yeah, go figure. Okay. So we push these blocks over this way. That's one. Ow. Yeah, the pushing block thing seems pretty slow, but don't worry, you'll get an item later that helps you with that. And we want one of the blocks to land right on there. And we'll go back to that later. For now, let's pass through this secret wall. Oh, shut up, you bat. God, seriously. Case in point, bats are annoying. Alright, moving that block over to that part. Allows you to grab the Holy Grail. Alright. So, actually, let's see what's in here. 8 souls rest in this land. The souls are those of the guardians that protect these lands. When the Ankhs holding the souls shatter from a shining red light, the souls will awaken. The Ankh in this land is beyond the path of angels, and the jewel is at the foot of a long wall. Okay, so remember that. Because basically that's a hint about how to unlock the bosses in this game. Alright. And through here, there's a ladder down there. Let's go and check it out. Damn bats! Alright, so apparently we've unlocked the boss room, but we can't do anything about it yet, so let's come back here later. You might have noticed the green bar filling up at the top. That's the experience you get it from killing enemies, and every time you fill it up completely, you get a health recharge. Okay. Now let's see.